These 5 people claim they have visited hell. Here are their stories. An art historian from London, Evelyn Hazell, came down with meningitis and quickly found herself fighting for her life. Then things got strange. She claims that she could feel something pulling her down, trying to drag her into a deep pit, and when she looked she saw a 3-legged man clawing at her. Evelyn fought off her assailant and climbed back into the world of the living. The nun Saint Teresa, famous for her piety, claimed that God decided to show her what life would have been like if she wouldn't have accepted his marriage proposal. According to her account, she found herself being pulled down a hall filled with rats and assorted scary things. Eventually, she said she was stuffed in a tiny cupboard by the devil and tormented. After her vision ended, she said that God told her that this is what was in store for her if she didn't devote herself entirely to him. While on vacation in Paris, Howard Storm suffered a perforated ulcer and was told he needed surgery. But because the French hospital was understaffed, Storm was forced to wait, lying in a hospital bed in terrible agony. He claims that he gave up the will to live and prepared to die, over an ulcer? And that's when things got out of hand. He claims that he woke up outside of his own body, and was then led out into the hall by some humanoids with gentle voices. He soon realized they were demons, and when he tried to resist, they beat him. He begged Jesus for help. Jesus appeared and saved him. After being saved, Howard says he was given a life review by Jesus, realized he needed to change and became a pastor. When Tamara was 15, her parents got a divorce, and so she decided to shoot herself in the chest while she was taking a shower. She then temporarily died and found herself in a terrifying pit surrounded by throngs of souls in terrible agony and a devil-like man with multiple dragon heads before God showed up to save her. La says that God took her to heaven for a while. Bill Wees was lying in bed one night when suddenly he found himself plunged into hell. For the next 23 minutes Wees claims he was stuck in a dark cell, where he was immediately confronted by 2 demon cellmates, each 10-13 feet tall, named Evil and Terror. Eventually, Evil and Terror were joined by 2 more giant demons, and the 4 of them proceeded to attack Bill, who eventually managed to escape his cell, only to be met by the anguished screams of millions of lost souls. Eventually, God released him and Bill awoke in his living room. He later went on to write a best-selling book about his ordeal and is regularly seen making the rounds on the various televangelist shows.